Hey guys, what is up? It is me, the Procrastinator, back here today with another reaction to a Nostalgia Critic episode. And this time we're watching him review the Die Hard movie. It was, he did it for Christmas, I think. And hasn't, damn it. I wish I had done this tomorrow, because it'd be the 25th. That way it could have literally done a month after he actually released it. But it's the 24th, so it's not entirely a month yet, but yeah. But yeah, it's part of the Christmas things. I only thought about it doing this one after I went through and started binge watching a good amount of his episodes that I have not seen yet. I should have saved them for reactions, but I didn't, so sue me. But one of them I wish it was that most insane rom-com thing. I wish I had saved that for reaction. That was insane, but I decided to save this one. I'll probably wait a while before I do another one so I can get caught, so I can put more out. Maybe about 2 or 3 weeks, maybe. I don't know. But yeah. Fun fact: I've actually never seen Die Hard. I don't know anything about it at all. I think cinema. Let me look. Does CinemaSins do one? Cinema. Sins Die. Well, did that die? Yeah, they did Die Hard. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I even saw that. Like I said, I've never seen Die Hard. I know people say it's a Christmas movie, so yeah. But I don't know what. I don't know why it is or something. Like I said, so I repeat myself, but it's something I do. Never seen it at all. Don't know anything about it, or any facts or nothing. Don't know any memes or anything. I'm completely blank to it. Maybe if I ever start doing movie reactions, which is something I actually want to try to do eventually, I might do a reaction to this. Well, I've been wanting to do reactions to movies and stuff, but I don't think YouTube would like that very much. Nor would I feel like sitting here for an entire length of a movie in this chair for that long. So that would probably be pushed off till later this year. If you guys ever want me to react to a movie, just show me, or just any video in general, because Disney knowledge person, I don't remember using names that well. He's been, and a bunch of others been giving me good videos to react to, request in my Discord. So if you want to request me anything, even a movie, then join my Discord and just put it in the request thing. And I will get to it maybe, hopefully, eventually. I don't know. I don't really have this all figured out. I started to have YouTube figured out, then I stopped for a while, and I'm just going with the flow. Screw. If nobody watches it, that's fine. If people hate, if I become the number one hated channel, hey, I'll be completely fine with that. At least I did something. Number one is something. But anyway, Die Hard. We're going to begin it because I've never seen it before, so let's see what happens. 3, 2, 1, go.
This episode brought to you by HelloFresh. Delicious pre-measured ingredients and simple chef-made recipes delivered to your doorstep every week.
Cool. Hello, Doug. Hello, Malcolm. Camera, sorry. I spelled camera. Jim and Rob. Hello, Santa Christ.
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic guy. Remember it so you don't have to.
I don't remember anything.
There's 2 types of people in the world. Those who think Die Hard is a Christmas movie, and the rest we pray for.
Okay. Like I said, I've never seen it before, so I'm not part of either of those groups.
Sure, it doesn't have the typical Christmas lessons or atmosphere or story or colors, but fuck you, it's Die Hard. Released in 1988, this action masterpiece was actually seen at the time as kind of an oddball risk. Based on a book that was a sequel to another book that was turned into a Frank Sinatra movie. In fact, they were contractually obligated to ask Sinatra if he wanted to star in it. That'd have been interesting. They turned it into a standalone film and cast then comedic TV star Bruce Willis as the lead. Nowadays we know him as a kick-ass icon, but back then this was a bit of a weird choice. But somebody saw something in him and they cast him in the role. And thankfully the risks paid off. The film was a monster hit, pleasing audiences as well as critics, and giving us one of the greatest action movies of all time. So, in light of the holidays, we're gonna have fun looking over this bullet-filled bloodfest and celebrate it as one of the most non-traditional Christmas movies ever made.
Okay.
At least until it's given its own 24-hour marathon. You know there's no way this can be overplayed! Let's take a look at
I guess.
It opens with Bruce Willis playing the most 80s action hero name ever given.
I'm John McClane.
As he's nervous about being flown to LA.
You want to know the secret to surviving air travel? After you get where you're going, take off your shoes and your socks. Then you walk around on the rug barefoot.
What do I care? You put Mr. Santos in jail. That makes this double a Christmas movie!
Trust me, I've been doing it for 9 years. Better than a shower and a hot cup of coffee.
Dropping acid also helps. He gets picked up by a driver named Argyle.
Argyle, I'm your limo driver.
Glad to see Ray Charles turn that boy's life around.
Now go on, get.
We got everything in this mug, man. Look at this.
Today's forecast, brown orange. It is LA, so you should be used to that.
It's like a sunset.
You got any Christmas music?
He says he's gonna try and patch things up with his wife Holly, who's at her office Christmas party. Argyle offers to wait for him.
You score, you give me a call on the car phone. You strike out, I'll get you a hotel.
You all right, Argyle?
I'm still giving you 1 star. You look like a guy who would listen to music while a hostage situation is going on.
Yeah. 2. There we go.
Yes, this looks like the perfect building for terrorists and/or gremlins.
Then you must be John McClane. Joe Takagi.
Well, it's 1988 and I'm Japanese. Top of the world, Ma!
Now let's...
I was just making a call.
Sorry, I was just doing some 80s in here.
Yeah.
This is Harry Ellis, the kind of guy you love to hate to love.
I didn't realize they celebrated Christmas in Japan.
We're flexible. Pearl Harbor didn't work out, so we got you with tape decks.
Apologies, he's still recovering from Smilex. He meets up with his wife Holly as they bicker back and forth like Kevin Smith and, well, Bruce Willis.
You are a married woman, Holly. You're married to me.
We're gonna have this conversation again. We did this in July.
That's great, John.
Bruce Willis's acting always sounds like he just woke up, but he did so in the coolest way.
Great, John. Good job. Very mature.
Yeah, my yawns blow up bank robbers. Thanks, Bruce. No problem.
That's how I wake up usually.
Troubles are brewing as German evildoers throw explosive ding-dongs into a building, breaking it.
Is it weird I'm saying what those taste like?
Awesome, your movie. The late Alan Rickman plays Hans Gruber, who continues to be one of the great action villains, as so much of the movie is almost played like he's the main character. There's so much focus on him, so much care and brilliant writing. But on top of that, he's so charming, so clever, and so in control, you easily buy that his plan took years to set up. If you told me he planted that guy on the plane to tell John to take his shoes off, I'd believe it. Eyes on the job, eyes on the job, eyes on the job. Eyes on the job. They start taking hostages as McClane sees them in time to avoid them.
Oh
shit, the Scourge of Carpathia! They gather them all together as they're looking for one person in particular.
Where is Mr. Takagi?
Interned Manzana, 1942. MBA, Harvard, 1970.
We know everything about him. Except what he looks like.
Yeah, how did we miss that?
You're not helping, Carl!
I was about to say Carl said.
Nakatomi Trading. Vice Chairman, Nakatomi Investment Group.
I know I'm amazing.
Mr. Takagi.
They ask for the code to break into his vault, but it seems that they can't get it out of him.
Shoot him.
The code, please.
Another reason to love Alan Rickman in this, it always looks like he smells something terrible, but he's too polite to say anything.
Not wrong. That lamp tilted? How is that my question? Hey, I was right.
He shoots him, leaving the code breaker to crack the safe.
You can break the code.
You didn't bring me along for my charming personality.
You know, what if I did, Theo? You sell yourself short.
Girl, tell me you heard the shots. You're calling the police right now.
Of course I'm still coming by later.
God damn it, Argyle.
Sweetheart, have I ever lied to you?
Yeah, I'm just sitting in a limo with a teddy bear. For some reason, this is the coolest thing to me.
For some reason.
His nerd face as one of the henchmen figures out what floor he's on.
You might as well come out and join the others. I promise I won't hurt you.
Too much.
Okay, starting now, I won't hurt you. McClane attacks, killing him off, as he should probably hide the body so the others can't deduce what happened. Yeah, screw it, let's meme that corpse.
Now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho.
Another one?
Message continued on us.
Fuck you.
Ho. Tony forgets that people can't blink, and McClane is finally able to get a call out for help.
This channel is reserved for emergency calls only.
No fucking shit, lady! Do I sound like I'm ordering a pizza?
Though while you're at it, I haven't eaten. Is there Illuminati's in LA? Well, I got Christmas Eve dinner.
I thought you guys just ate donuts.
They're for my wife. Yeah, she's pregnant. Yeah.
That car
As an
went
incredibly healthy specimen myself, you disgust me.
Could just be me, probably.
This is Sergeant Powell, played by Reginald Val Johnson, who's called to check out the disturbance at the building. Moment of anger for 30-year-old gas prices. The fuck? Thank you. As the Germans find McClane and try gunning him down.
Fuck? I wish I had gas price like that.
I know I could run, but I save my dessert the German way.
McClane makes another nerd face. Am I gonna need a counter for this too? As they chase him into the
might
vents.
as well, I guess.
Come out to the coast. We'll get together, have a few laughs.
To their credit, this is kind of the typical LA welcome.
I guess.
Carl, the AC vent out down here. Can you fix it when you get the chance? We're saved! The cop from Ghostbusters, Turner and Hooch, and Family Matters is here.
Yeah, that's right.
Take a look around, do you? Nah, help yourself.
So Powell does a thorough inspection of...
Oh, the hell is this?
How do you always get cast as cops? You suck at it!
I know.
Is trapped by the Germans, but pretentious furniture saves the day.
Next time you have a chance to kill someone, don't hesitate.
Ah! My jingle bells!
You should have hesitated.
The weather outside is frightful.
Another one.
McClane persuades him to come back, resulting in him calling for backup. McClane also gets one of the Germans' radios and finally talks to Hans.
Who are you then?
Pain in the ass.
Oh man, maybe I should put out the cigarette.
Do you really think
I
you
thought
have
it
a
was
chance
butter
against
for some
us,
reason.
Mr.
I'm
Cowboy?
dumb.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
There it is. The line TV channels could never figure out how to censor.
Yippee-ki-yay, Mr. Falcon.
You know, to their credit, I do think there was a Mr. Falcon in that movie. Yet it's still somehow amazingly lame.
Just know where the line came from, I guess.
Hey you! Tired of eating drink coasters? Well,
Yes.
I have good news for you! You can just get HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit.
I would
Get
skip it, but I
easy
don't want to.
seasonal recipes and pre-measured ingredients delivered right to your door. All you have to do is cook and enjoy. It's home-cooked meals made simple. HelloFresh makes cooking delicious meals at home a reality, regardless of your comfort in the kitchen. Make delicious part of your every week. There's something for
That taco shell?
everyone. From family recipes to calorie smart and vegetarian, and fun menu series like Hall of Fame and Kraft Burgers. HelloFresh is flexible and fit your lifestyle. Add extra meals
laugh
to
is
your
not even
weekly
bothering me.
order, as well as yummy extras or dessert like
It kinda
garlic bread
out at my
and
tongue.
cookie dough.
Ow.
Easily change your delivery days or food preferences and skip a
I
week
can't
whenever
talk
you
anymore because I bit my tongue.
need.
Oh, well.
In fact, HelloFresh
So
is
I
now
thought, okay,
$5.66 per serving.
this laughing was not bothering me at all.
It's America's #1
'Cause I
meal
zoned
kit, I
it,
say.
I zoned-
That's enough about
I
me.
zoned it
What
out
do you
completely.
like it?
Oh,
So-
I only enjoy it because it's cooking made
Oh,
simple.
get back.
I'm not really that great a cook, but with such easy recipes,
Okay,
I
cook
can make
either.
anything so
I can't
simple.
talk either, too.
My
Can bit my
favorite has
tongue.
always been the cranberry apple pork chop. I must have made it 1,000,000 times and it tastes so good.
Well,
That
isn't
thing
that
you made a million
wonderful?
times.
Because you're such a good boy, I'm gonna make a special
Yay.
offer to everyone everybody,
Well, good
get
boy.
started with
Yay!
9 meals. That's $90 off your first month of HelloFresh, including shipping. Go to HelloFresh.com and enter Nostalgia9. That's HelloFresh.com. Enter Nostalgia9. It's delicious recipes made simple. It makes me want to
Okay, I'll
laugh.
stop talking like that.
But I won't, because
I can't keep it up for that long.
Sad. Anyway, HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit.
Cool.
Stop that.
No. I should have kept talking like that then. Oh well. Easy come, easy go, I guess. Yeah, we're back! Huzzah!
So as if having one Walter Peck wasn't enough in this movie, we get two. Actually played by Walter Peck, William Atherton. He's a reporter who wants to cover the story of the building taken hostage and will piss off all the anchors at the station until he gets it.
Hey, give us a break, Thornburg.
Eat it, Harvey.
Harvey, we're on the air.
You should have seen the reactions he got from reporters on Inside Edition.
We'll do it live! Fuck it!
He's given the okay as back at the building. The police chief, played by Paul Gleason, is called in to say everything you're doing is wrong.
Jesus
Yay.
Christ, Powell! Could be a fucking bartender for all we know.
This is the only cliche that gets pretty old pretty fast, as even back then it was done over and over and over. But it does lead to a pretty funny running joke. That being, even though Powell was clearly not the most efficient officer,
How the hell is this?
he's still the best compared to not only the police chief, but also the FBI. So every time someone who's supposed to know more comes along to make things better, it's always someone who knows less and makes things worse. On top of that, the media that's supposed to spread helpful information also puts lives in danger later on. What they have in common is all of them let their lust for glory fuck things up so that the one that wants the least amount of glory does the smallest amount of damage.
And the only communication now possible has been through the use of CB communicators.
People think they're seeing terrorists, and they call these sitcom actors to come in, put on a show, and they'll cause an explosion. The cops try charging in, but the Germans have everything planned out.
Family
To
matters,
Christmas
I can't
rhymes,
speak.
too.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house
There we go.
not a creature was stirring except four assholes coming in the rear in standard.
I have a poem for every update. Frosty the Snowman was a team of 5 at the south entrance. I came upon a midnight 3 men at the north entrance trying to break down the door.
Really?
Chingity
Really?
ching, hee haw hee haw. It's Dominic the Cybertruck heading right down Santa Claus Lane.
You're right, Theo. I did not hire you for your charming personality.
Well, fuck you.
Fight them
That's
off
what
as
you're getting
Harry
now.
Ellis has a plan to schmooze them over. In the most Harry Ellis way possible.
Frequency talk, huh? Now, personally, I couldn't care less about your politics. Maybe you're pissed off at the camel jockeys, maybe it's the Hebes, Northern Ireland. It's none of my business.
I love a character I can't wait to see die, but I also don't want to die. And they draw this death out big time, as he tries talking John into turning himself in, putting his own life down as collateral. It's such a dumb plan, only a smirking beard with a douche attached could pull it off.
I told them we were old friends and you were my guest at the party.
Ellis, you shouldn't be doing this.
Tell me about it.
No. When I said coke, I meant, oh, never mind. His plan backfires, or just fires, as they continue to let the cops think they're terrorists by demanding the release of a bunch of prisoners.
In Sri Lanka, the 9 members of the Asian Dawn. I read about them in Time magazine.
Though they really missed the mark not giving Gritty Person of the Year.
They head up to try and find McClane, and there he is.
There, that was easy.
No, you're one of them, aren't you? You're one of them.
He fakes an American accent, which having a Brit play a German play an American is like Mel Blanc playing Bugs Bunny playing Daffy Duck. Everyone wins.
You don't work for Nakatomi.
Got invited to the Christmas party by mistake.
I spent a weekend at a combat ranch. You know that game with the guns that shoot red paint?
Why am I getting a Cumberbatch Grinch feeling from you? This whole scene is like Social Chicken, acting friendly while trying to figure the other one out.
I'm John McClane. You're,
Campbell S-14.
Bill.
That works too. McClane hands him a gun, causing Gruber to reveal himself, but he didn't load it.
no bullets. Stupid Hans.
You were saying?
There's nothing funnier than cops and robbers acting like children playing cops and robbers. The others get the drop on McClane as they have him cornered.
Carl, she's dem Fenster.
Shoot the glass.
Wirt, what made you think I spoke German? They toss a bomb, forcing him to run on the glass, as Powell tries to help him out by talking about something more pleasant.
I shot a kid.
Have a holly jolly Christmas.
Oh, it was dark. I couldn't see him. You know, when you're a rookie, they can teach you everything about being a cop except how to live with a mistake.
Like I even need to say who this is.
Thanks, Carl, for lending me these boxers. I can hold a 3-ring circus in here.
Yep, he beat me to my own.
Did he do that? The
He
FBI
did.
think they're outsmarting them by knocking out the grid, but it just opens up the vault, making them the ultimate Bond villains.
Merry Christmas.
Stop trying to pretend you're a Christmas movie. I mean, how few references have you had? Why can't you be like Gremlins? They had snow.
Yeah.
And technically a Santa Claus. You lose. By the way, Ode to Joy is officially a Christmas carol now. I have spoken.
We've shut them down.
Okay.
We let them sweat for a while, then we give them helicopters. Right up the ass.
Am I the only one, by the way, who thinks the two cops from Gravity Falls were inspired by these two?
Probably.
State Department has arranged for the return of your comrades. We'll be ready.
Time he figures out what hit him, they'll be in a body bag.
You have to let go of the button, idiot.
I'm starting to get a bad feeling up here.
Realizing this might be his last moments,
No
McClane
feelings
asks
were harmed
Powell
in
to
making
say
it a
some
scene.
important words to his wife.
I want you to tell her that,
Fucker.
John said that he was sorry. Okay? You got that, man?
Sorry, I went out to get a Twinkie. You say something? To make things worse, the reporter makes it to McClane's house and forces the housekeeper to do an interview with the kids.
You let
Why?
me know right now where I call the INS. Comprende?
Ooh, the Geraldo way of doing things. This, of course, draws attention to who McClane's wife is, as McClane himself is not doing so hot. Into the 80s barrels with you. Thank God this isn't an 80s game or they would have exploded.
That's true.
He'll clearly be back. McClane
Probably.
gets the people off the roof, which is ready to blow, as he uses a fire hose to swing out just in time, resulting in one of my favorite wheels turning in head moments.
No.
He cuts free in time while Argyle stops whatever he was doing and stops one of the henchmen
Argyle?
from escaping. There can only be one black geek around here, and Winslow shot the other one.
All right!
McClane makes it to his wife while making one more nerd face and tries his best to save her.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
I must tell my brother about this. He's a brave pretending to be a German too. McClane gets the drop on him, literally, resulting in one of the best falling reactions ever. Why is it so good? Because they lied to him when he was going to fall.
What?
They said they would count to 3 and then drop him, but to get his reaction the most genuine, they counted to 1 and then dropped him. So the reaction you see is 100% real. In fact, if you listen closely, you can faintly hear him saying,
"Fuck you, McTiernan."
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay, that's just great. That piece fine. You can walk it off.
I love you.
I love you.
Let's get divorced in movie 4.
Okay.
The day is saved, the remaining hostages are released, and McClane and Powell finally see each other. Whoa, you're a black guy? Whoa, you're a white guy? But there's one German
Weirdly
left as
enough,
he's
I had
gunned
fun
down
as far as
before he could fire.
Yay!
I've seen this movie a million times. How am I always surprised that he's the one holding the gun?
Why?
This was with me.
Sorry, it's like Pringles. It's hard to stop at just one. How do you think I shot that kid in the first place?
Now that it's all over, what are your feelings?
Don't worry, one of these days you'll play something other than a stuck-up villain. No, you won't. Hospital, please.
Kind of bleeding, maybe.
This is their idea of Christmas. I gotta be here for New Year's.
Let it snow, let it snow.
Another.
It doesn't show.
There it is. It even ends on a Christmas song. One of the most awesome Christmas movies ever made. Hell, how many Christmas references were made just in this review alone?
Too many.
It's more than in the Black Christmas remake. Whether you
Black
see it as a
Christmas?
Christmas movie or not, This holds up big time. Not only is the action fantastic, the
Yeah, I
characters
definitely gotta see
likable,
this movie
and
now.
even the cliches done to death utilized cleverly in the long run, but it can be watched anytime. See, that's the thing about this Christmas movie. Even though it makes a lot of Christmas references, it doesn't have to be watched around Christmas time. Because it's so good,
apparently.
it can be watched whenever. If you watch Charlie Brown Christmas in summer, it feels weird. If you watch Miracle on 34th Street in spring, it just doesn't feel right. This, however, can be watched anytime you want, and it feels right.
Yeah,
I know it doesn't have a lot of the usual qualifications for a Christmas movie, but that's part of what makes it so unique.
Or maybe I
It
just
has fun
didn't get
with
on
the
TV when it
holiday
was on.
without feeling restricted by it. No other Christmas film has action this good or characters this badass, and chances are there never will be in the future. I'm just certain
I
that
bet
this
I can make a
holiday
movie like
season,
this.
is definitely an
Maybe. I don't
unconventional
know.
Christmas movie to put on.
I don't do movie
and all
making.
I gotta say is, what's wrong
Maybe.
with that? I'm a nostalgia critic and celebrate the holidays the best way you see fit.
Yippee-ki-yay, Mr. Falcon.
Except saying that's so wrong.
Fuck you.
That's so wrong.
Fuck you. At the end?
Ho.
At the end?
Ho. Ho.
Yep, that's the end pretty much. Yeah, I'm a little cheap. Okay, yeah, I definitely need to see this movie. I don't know when. Maybe I will save it for Christmas. Something for me to watch during Christmas. Like you said, I can watch it anytime, but it feels more fun to watch it at Christmas, maybe. If I think about it. If I remember the correct thing. I'll be honest, the one thing I was surprised about was seeing Carl Winslow in this movie. But I am glad that we got the Urkel reference. It would have been hilarious if Steve Urkel... man, I actually know the guy... I know the guy's name, but I always forget it. The guy who plays Steve Urkel should have been Argyle's character. Would kind of been fun. Especially if he tried to shoot him. Like, that would be like the greatest... I don't know, maybe it's just me. It probably is. But yeah, like I said, I will watch this movie eventually. 'Cause it looks so good and Christmassy and everything. And stuff. Probably didn't get it. I do love the little fact of that little reaction when he was dropped. The bad guy was dropped. I do like that little fact. I will keep that with me for whenever I see this movie. Yeah, like since I haven't seen it, I don't really know I don't really get the context of everything yet. So he can't show everything, so yeah, there's gonna be so many things I miss. So I don't really get most of it, but maybe after I watch Die Hard, eventually I'll come back and watch this one again. So I can finally get the full context, maybe. Who knows? I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to go, and I hope you guys have fun. Probably not. My Nostalgia Critic reactions don't do good, but not good at the same time. So, yeah. But figure out what that was. I do not know what there was, but there was something that hurt my ears. So I apologize to anybody who just heard that. But I will go, and I will see you guys later. In Castlevania. Goodbye.